Hello everyone. Today we are talking about what is one of the greatest mysterious phenomena in the history of mankind: unexplained disappearances of people. These are cases when people suddenly disappear without a trace, leaving behind only questions and terrible feelings. Some of these reports will never be mentioned again. Others have theories that are frightening and fascinating at the same time. And here is one such story. One of the most famous stories is the one that occurred in the Urals in 1959, at a place now called Dyatlov Pass. A group of 9 tourists went on a hike through the mountain range, but never returned. A few weeks after the expedition began, when the group was supposed to have returned, their bodies were found in strange, shocking circumstances. All the participants in the hike were found in several places, far from each other. But what surprised investigators was their traceless and quick escape from the tent at night. All the tourists were without shoes, and several of them were found completely naked. One of the girls even had serious injuries, including a fractured skull, but there were no signs of struggle or external interference. But the most terrible thing was that some of the bodies were found to have serious injuries, more reminiscent of the effects of a powerful explosion than ordinary injuries. When their belongings were found, it appeared that they had hurriedly left the tent, as if someone or something had spooked them, but it was never clear what it could have been. The entire group was quite experienced, and the weather was stable. But these strange circumstances made investigators wonder about the possibility of some external factors, such as anomalous natural phenomena, or even military tests, that could have led to this incident. Various theories, including mystical and paranormal, were not slow to emerge. Some claim that this could be due to an inexplicable atmospheric phenomenon. Others that the group was exposed to psychotronic or ultrasonic radiation, which caused them to become confused and flee in panic. Some suggested that it was an encounter with something otherworldly, whether it was ghosts or an invisible enemy, or even some unknown beast that they feared. But most disturbingly, some members of the group were found with injuries that were very similar to the result of mechanical impact, as if some powerful object had worked on them. There are also scientific theories that can explain what happened to the Dyatlov group. One of them is the theory of the so-called snow avalanche. They could have been forced to leave their tent because of an avalanche or other natural phenomenon that frightened them, but search teams did not find any traces of an avalanche. Others believe that the group fell into a zone with magnetic anomalies, where not only compass displacements can occur, but also effects that affect the psychological state of people. There are also hypotheses that the group became victims of military tests, for example, due to the testing of new weapons, which caused severe injuries and panicked flight. This mysterious death of the Dyatlov group still has no clear answer, and it is not known whether they disappeared due to a natural disaster or due to the influence of unknown external forces. We may never know what really happened, but we can assume that it was something more than just an accident. What do you think? Could they have become victims of something extraterrestrial? Share your thoughts in the comments, because this is one of those questions that everyone can answer in their own way. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you don't miss the next videos with the most interesting and scary stories. Thank you for being with us. This story is very dramatic and contains many elements to create tension, which allows you to examine its various aspects in detail. If you want, you can add other mysterious disappearance cases for more variety.